So today it's been a wonderful day, but there was a little tiny problem with the little day. It was the pink day, the anti-bullying and whatever you want to do day. So they had to wear the fucking pink color and gather and talk about how to bully or whatever they did. They just gathered in the cafeteria and they hold it hostage for 2 hours, and I couldn't go to take a water. And it was fucked up because why not? Like, what is it even? What are these days like? Like, if you're anti-bullying, I don't know. It doesn't matter. In companies, it doesn't really happen. Now, what bullying can happen to a real world, right? Like, they can maybe talk a little bit harsh with you, but it's not really bullying unless you are like very weak emotionally and you take it like what they are going to tell you you're stupid or you're bad at your job or what is that bullying? No, they're just telling you something. Maybe if they are making you a whore or whatever, but even that it's like you're a whore, whatever. Who you're an idiot, you're bad at your job, you're stupid. It doesn't matter, right? Unless they like punch you or they beat you to a pulp, it's not bullying, right? It's not it. If they are telling you you have to do that by tomorrow and you might not have that enough time because you have some other things to do, maybe you don't do your job properly. I don't care. And I will remember people who were dressed in pink. Now obviously HR, the guys who organize this thing are going to wear it, but a lot of people in my department as well were dressed like that, and they were not women only, they were like men as well, and they are big men. Like this weirded me out. Like, I'm going to keep a track of them. So yeah, this thing about LGBT, pink day, whatever days they are in the world, these companies, I don't know if they even care about it, right? Like, they just doing it because the others are doing it, so they want to be like the others, so it's fine. Because what if there's like someone who's going to be like, oh my god, they have that, we don't have that. So they don't want bullshit like that, and they had to do it basically. Like, this is what I imagine, because I cannot imagine managing persons be like, yes, we're going to lose like 1 or 2 hours, we are going to make you wear this shit, take photos and whatever, instead of working, because they're losing production time. And people are going to these meetings and whatever gathering just to not work, obviously. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. And yeah, well, I guess that was it for today. What else? What was it today? Maybe I should make another video, but I'm just too lazy. So I'm going to tell you right now. Now, when we are going to work, we have to put our badge and be like, we are in. So, and start counting. And whenever I got hired, like on the first day, I didn't get my badge, so I had to wait 2 hours. And I didn't put in 2 hours. And I wrote my manager, hey boss, can you make this good? So it adds me 2 more hours because I was at work. So I want to get the pay, fully if I was there, right? And he was like, okay. We talked to HR, and you see, there was a day when you left 5 minutes early, you cheeky bastard, you will need to get that back, like an hour back for 5 minutes, like an hour back for 5 minutes, yeah, because our system is going to be like, you didn't do 140 hours, you did 139 and 55 minutes, but that's not an hour, so we're not going to pay that. It's not a full hour. So I was like, okay, it's fine. Oh, I'm just going to leave early a couple more days till I'm going to do like not 139. I have. And 55 minutes, I'll have 139. So it's fine. It's 139. But no. You cannot do that because, it's colleague equality and shit like that. And I was like, no. If I'm going to stay... if you're going to stay over 8 hours, they are not putting in 8.5, 8.10 minutes, 15. They are go 8. But if you go under, it's like 7.54, 7.40, 7.30. And I was like, Why is it like this? If I'm going to stay over, put me time over, right? And if I'm going to stay less, take time from me. Obviously, don't pay me that much. So, and he went muted. He didn't reply to me, and I was like, obviously he's working from home. He doesn't care. He's not at home. It's, but I'm going to stay there because why not? So, I guess this was the little experience for today. Yeah, pretty interesting if you ask me. But I'm going to fuck these motherfuckers up. I'm going to tell them because I don't care about their policies. If they are fair, they are fair. If they are not fair, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. And, if they fire me, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not a lot of money. I can live without them. It doesn't matter. But I'm not going to take their bullshit.